The recent string of violence has been disturbing to so many of us. So we sent our Lydia Esparra to talk to a psychiatrist on how we can all better cope with our new normal.
I wonder why people are feeling the way they are. They are hurt. They are broken.
May 14th in Buffalo, a gunman shoots and kills 10 African Americans at the Tops grocery store. 10 days later, on May 24th in Uvalde, 19 elementary students and 2 teachers were also killed by a gunman.
Legal abortion on demand! Legal abortion on demand!
June 24th, Roe v. Wade is reversed, and millions take to the streets to protest the right to an abortion. July 3rd, police released video of the shooting death of Jayland Walker in Akron. He was shot 60 times. Peaceful protests and a night of civil unrest occurred in the city. And only one day later, July 4th, Highland Park, Illinois, 7 people at a parade were shot and killed by a rooftop gunman. 46 people were injured.
What are people telling you about how they're trying to cope with this?
What we have is a news cycle full of things that are stressing people out.
Dr. Patrick Runnels is a psychiatrist with University Hospitals.
We're living in pretty tumultuous times. And when you live in those kinds of times where there's a lot of change and uncertainty about the future, you're bound to have an increase in stress.
And the stress of seeing the pictures is overwhelming to so many. He says everyday Americans have similar complaints. The violence in our society, he says, is overwhelming and gives us some free advice.
Minimize or constrain the amount of time they spend absorbing bad news.
And in order to do that, follow these suggestions. Put aside all social media. Take a walk in some of our metro parks. Read a book, do a puzzle or adult coloring book. Enjoy some time with your friends or family in your own backyard. Exercise if you can. And while these tips seem sensible, a lot of us don't do them. Dr. Runnels says when the stress of everyday living becomes difficult, these few tips can tip you back into balancing your life.
That are really just designed to pull your thoughts out of all the terrible things that are going on and pull them back in to just being in the moment. That ability to be in the moment is incredibly helpful.
Lydia Esparra, 3 News.